is so much to talk about, and we're actually not going to focus on downtown Sarasota today. We're going to talk about lots of things like Whole Foods at University Parkway. It's called University Station.
It's going quickly.
It's going very quickly, yes.
There's nothing better on these hot summer days than ice cream. But what if it came right to you? We welcome Lickety Split's proprietor, Matthew Eastman, and you brought us some delicious things to try. I'm so excited. So what makes your Lickety Splits better and unique? Welcome back, everyone. So we are in the kitchen surrounded by the aromas of delicious noodles with Chef Judy. What do we have here?
He's struggling because he has all these other feelings coming out.
It's very hard to have a serious conversation with Candice at the moment. Exactly.
For many northern transplants like myself, there is nothing quite like the sandwiches and specialties from a good Jewish deli.
Well, it's a very basic apparatus, but the idea is that
Let's
you
see
see the loop
Beth.
on the ground.
I think see if you could snare Bo
I'm
back.
gonna catch a
I'll
big
see
one
if I
today,
can
right?
step in it.
I think it's a huge hit to the city of Sarasota. Now, whose fault that is remains to be seen. I mean, I think there's a lot of political maneuvering happening, as there always is on the city commission and with the city manager. I do think it's a big hit for the city of Sarasota if they move out there. I mean, that's a lot of money, a lot of visitors, but I think it's a great location for them.
There's so much going on, and it's not good for my local economy that Whole Foods is getting ready to open right in my neighborhood.
Do a 180, a complete turnaround. Have you ever done that? I know I sure have. Follow along as we share powerful, positive stories of change, renewal, and inspiration. Do a 180.
And honestly, I feel like standing still is probably the hardest.
Yeah, it is.
Just practicing in the hallway, it's very easy, and I'm itching to get out there and try it with you. So it seems super fun.
Today I'm here with my good friend Veronica Brandon Miller, who is the Vice President of Goodwill, Minnesota, and I'm excited to hear about the time that you did a 180.
So it wasn't an exciting time.
Hi everyone, I'm Candice and I'm here today with Angel Coloniso. She is the Manatee County Clerk of the Court, and in fact she is the first female clerk of the court here in Manatee County. I'm so excited to hear about a time when you did a 180. The Kindness Community is this effort that's been started locally, I think spearheaded by Jacqueline Moore, and Veronica Miller is really getting involved with this, and they came to the Sarasota County School District and asked the school board if they would make an official proclamation making the school board the first in Florida to officially proclaim themselves as part of the Kindness Community.
I love that.
And they did it. And
Yeah.
so Sarasota, right here in Sarasota, we're the first one in the entire state to be a part of this movement. And it's really all just about being nice to one another. So we recently went to Volcano Bay, which is the Universal Water Park. And it was the best water park we've ever gone to.
Wow.
It was so much fun. They sell alcohol, but that's not why it was fun.
We
But
stay
take a
Monday
look
at 9
this.
a.m.
Yeah.
So we were actually the first people online at the theme park. We stayed at the Universal, one of the hotels, so you're able to get in an hour before the park opens. But look at this, no lines as we were going to get it. And this was last weekend. So if you're looking to go to a water park, Volcano Bay in particular, go the last few weekends of September, because everyone's at Halloween Horror Night, so nobody wants to wake up early. We got there early. This is the group. I went with my sister-in-law and brother-in-law and their kids, and we had a blast. Volcano Bay is amazing. They let you can rent a cabana, and so you can kind of hang out in the cabana, have a home base, let the kids go do the rides, and honestly, they have some of the best water rides ever. They have this one thing called the Aqua Coaster. We were laughing, so I don't think I've ever laughed as hard as when I went on this ride. The 4 adults went together in one boat and the 4 kids went in one boat, right?
goodness.
And it's so much fun. It's like a roller coaster and a log flume ride mixed together. We had a blast. Really, really highly recommended. They don't pay me to endorse them, but recently you may have seen Facebook announce changes to its platform concerning businesses and how their algorithm is going to work and how engagement is going to work for businesses. Mark Zuckerberg made a statement about wanting Facebook to be a friendlier, happier place and wanting to kind of eliminate some of the promotional, salesy type posts. So what does that mean for a business owner who is on Facebook? Well, basically what it means is that you're going to have to work a lot harder to get engagement and a lot harder for your posts to be seen on people's news feeds.
So here are some tips and ways that you can do that. So much going on, and it's not good for my local economy that Whole Foods is getting ready to open right in my neighborhood.
Oh, mine
But
too.
that's the first thing that we'll talk about.
So tell us about the opening of Whole Foods.
Yeah, so it's super exciting. It's the second Whole Foods for Sarasota. It's going to be on University Parkway in a center called University Station. So you have a lot of other businesses there. Some are already open. The Wawa is already open. The Zoe's Kitchen is open. You've got a Tesla supercharger station is already open at this center. But everyone has been waiting for Whole Foods to open, and it's finally happening on January 31st. So that is next week, and there's going to be some really great fun activities happening for the grand opening. Obviously, it's open to the public. They want everyone to come out, and it serves as the official grand opening of the entire center, even though there are already some businesses that are already opened their doors and are already welcoming patrons. But that's very exciting. So there's two events. There's the grand opening on January 31st at 8 a.m., and there's going to be lots of giveaways and fun things happening throughout that morning. But then also on January 27th, the Saturday before the grand opening, there's a Whole Foods partner parking lot event, which is the parking lot is going to be filled with vendors that Whole Foods works with. And there's going to be lots of fun activities, face painting, a DJ, the Sarasota Military Academy drumline is going to be there, bounce houses, stilt walkers.
Stop by with
It's
the
gonna
kids.
Be, yeah, it's a great kid-friendly fun event, and lots of food, obviously, to be sampling.
Well, now, what about Venice? What's going on in Venice right now?
Well, Venice is exploding, so lots of construction all over the place. The one thing that we're going to talk about today is that PGT is getting ready to host the ribbon cutting, the opening of their child care building. So PGT is opening its own building for its employees and for people in the community to have child care. Yeah, which is fantastic. It's under construction now, but it's over 8,000 square foot facility. It will offer affordable, convenient child care for PGT families with young children, as well as parents who work in that Triple Diamond Commerce Park in North Venice. So it's a $1.8 million project, and it's expected to be officially open in March. And J.E. Charlotte is a local construction company that's building that.
Well, we talk more about how to attract and keep young workers. When I had young children, childcare on site would have done it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's
Absolutely.
huge.
I mean,
Well,
what
of course,
a great thing.
Another way
Yeah.
to attract workers, affordable housing.
Yeah, so I'm sure you've seen recently that Harry Vengroff pulled out of his project that he wanted to do with the city of Sarasota, which is really disappointing because we always talk about spurring the local economy and keeping our young workers here, and there's just such a lack of affordable housing, particularly in Sarasota County and the city. And so he's pulling his project and taking it to Manatee County because the regulations are so much less.
Yes.
The impact fees are less. And it just seems like the local officials in Manatee County are much more willing to work with developers, which is really unfortunate. I mean, we have I see it in my own business when you're trying to hire someone at an entry-level position. You cannot find rent for under $1,000 in Sarasota.
And at least it's not out of the Suncoast area.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to see Sarasota and Manatee pitting against each other. I mean,
Me
I think we
too.
can work in tandem.
Right.
So hopefully it'll help.